Roger. I'm going to start on our campaign that we've been working on for a very long time this semester, The Taste That Comes Together for Chocorite. As you know, we've been working on it all semester with me and with the company, so I'm pretty sure you're pretty aware of what I'm going to present to you, but anyway, I'm going to get started. So the first step is the analysis of the situation. So this is just the coming together of figuring out, what the company stands behind, what the company mission is, what is the bigger picture, and what they're trying to, get to. And this is a little bit of the research, but really we want to address the publics and figure out, what as a whole this campaign needs to get to in order to succeed for the company. Step 2 is the analysis of the organization, and this is also known as a SWOT. So you identify your strengths, your opportunities, your weaknesses, and your threats. So for Chocorite, we identified our strengths: the great company with products behind it, they use the public who have great reviews to the ability, they provide people with supplements instead of a boring diet, and they allow people to be aware of the new products they didn't know about beforehand. The opportunities are providing social media for publics to know about their products. Their weaknesses is the review of other publics who aren't fond of this product, and threats can be like competitors like Quest. So step 3 is the analysis of publics. This is just, coming together and figuring out what's the best public for this company, or, whatever company you're doing. But for this campaign, it's, figuring out what is the best public to go about in order to implement this campaign. So for this campaign, we decided that external publics are the customers outside the business, which would be anyone who gets a look at these products. It could be anybody who has been on social media post, who has heard about the products, or maybe they've already purchased the products before. The internal publics are the employees and everyone who already works for Health Smart Foods or Chocorite. Everyone is working there based on the passion for the company, and they desire to build this business's success. So they're obviously going to be interested in whatever we implement for this campaign. Step 4 is the goals and objectives. And this is, when Chocorite comes together and figures out where exactly they want to go with the campaign. This is like addressing their major goals and objectives and where they want to see themselves in a few years. So for us, this was, make more local name. We really want to hit local because we've only been in big cities and, Texas, California, Florida. But as far as like Evansville goes, we don't really hit anybody local, and they also don't know that Chocorite or Health Smart Foods resides in Evansville, Indiana. We want to make customers come out to try the products. We want to get them to this trade show event to get them to taste the products and, let them know what's local for them. I mean, it's good tasting product, it's diet worthy, it's everything, all of the above, but they just don't know that it's made locally. And I can guarantee you that locally definitely gains respect just because it's local. I mean, it's not a bad product, but even if it was, a lot of times, local stands out to people. You want to gain respect in Evansville like other bigger cities. You want to gain growth. You want to look towards making local shops, local shows an annual thing, and you want to have brand recognition. You want people to know that when you are, presenting your brand, that they know that it is in Evansville, Indiana, and they know what the brand stands behind. Step 5 is the action response. This is the take action, recognize the public, adverse to the public, make sure public is identified, and also that the result is what they wanted, ask for the result. Redirect it if it isn't the exact result that they are wanting. For this campaign, it's making sure that the result is exactly what Chocorite wants to go towards. It's putting those goals and objectives into hand and making sure that if you're not getting those responses that you need and you're not taking the best action, then maybe you need to go about it a different way. Step 6 is effective communication. Social media is definitely the major part of this campaign. Like we've talked from day one, you guys really, told me that social media is where you need improvement because you guys do not hit on social media as much as you should, and social media is a very big thing for Quest, your competitor, and so you really wanted me to grasp the attention of the viewers to not just look towards Quest, but to look towards like things like this. So Instagram post, hashtag draws, Facebook post, videos of sneak peeks for the event. So like we're gonna Instagram post a few days before the event to get people really like rallied up for the event, to know about the event to know what's coming, and then also to be aware of like the brands, what companies are going to be there and what's local in their city that they don't even know about. Hashtag draws that go through Instagram, or Facebook even, where you hashtag something. For this one, it's coming together. We're going to hashtag that. So every picture that is on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, you hashtag it under that hashtag, and everything will pull up when people are looking for that type of thing. And you want to hashtag other things also when you're just hashtagging that. So then you make sure that, like, say someone Googles chocolate. I mean, I've done it before. I go on there and I hashtag something, and then a ton of other things come up that you don't think have anything to do with it. But if someone Googles or Instagram's hashtag chocolate, and then this could come up for them if it was hashtag chocolate. So you want to do a bunch of different hashtag draws that go towards this event. You want to do the video of the sneak peeks for the event. This is where we are all going to come together and, show them what the bodybuilding is going to have to do with, what the trade show is going to have to do with, what all entails at these events, and what they can actually see inside at their local, Evansville, Indiana show. Because a lot of people go to these shows out of cities, and they don't know that, some of those companies that are at those shows are actually local that they had no idea about. Step 7 is tactics. Use social media, address local concerns. You want to invite customers for a chance to get the discount. You want to have a local contest that promotes your brand and also gets them involved in the coming. So for, this campaign, we're going to use the social media, like I said, ahead of time to, implement this campaign and make sure that we're addressing everything that needs to be addressed for the campaign and also making it well known. You want to address the local concerns. So, like, whatever that fad is for that year, you want to make sure you're addressing that so that you're not just promoting something that wouldn't be successful. You want to promote something that people are going to love. You want to invite customers for a chance to get the discount. So, like, for Chocolate Riot, I know examples like their booth is going to have a 20% off discount coupon for online products afterwards. This is implementing them to try their products and then to buy the products. This is, continuing the success of their company because you're wanting the growth of local consumers. So you want people to look into it and then, recognize that there's a discount. No one's going to pass up a 20% discount when they see it if they actually like the product when they taste it. And who could turn down when they taste it? You want to have a local contest that promotes your brand and gets you involved into coming. So for this one, it's like when you enter in to draw the gift baskets that we have put together. You want to make sure that people are, into it and they want to know more, and that's why they're there. So they're going to put in to draw. I mean, a lot of people aren't going to walk in the door and, deny the drawing. And then step 8 is implementation program. It's most important to really have them recognize the campaign. So whenever it's taking place, they won't want to discontinue it. They want to take part in it, and they look ahead on the social media posts, and then it really grabs attention for the upcoming event. So it's continuing to remind them that they want to go to that event. Then at the event is whenever they actually get a chance to give into your company, and they get to see what your company is about, and they get to try those different brands and see everything. And maybe some don't go towards our company, but they at least get the taste test and they see what our company's about. And I mean, I think that this is a worthy brand, and we taste great, so no one's gonna deny the taste when they taste it, and they know where we come from, and they look at the logo. And step 9 is the evaluation method. After the campaign is completed, it's important to make sure you understand what was done correctly and efficiently and what can be changed. Then allow yourself the time to make the changes for the upcoming next event. This is very important and detrimental towards us as evaluating this campaign and seeing, did this campaign really work for us? Did it not work? Do we think it could have been successful in other areas that it wasn't successful, or do we think there's certain reasons it wasn't successful that it could have been in other areas? So anyways, I really think that going through this campaign with you guys and working with you guys this semester has been awesome. I really enjoy learning about Chocolate Riot and public relations, tying into a company I didn't think public relations would even tie into, and getting to know Health Smart Foods and the brand Chocolate Riot behind it, and how you started and where you came from, and where you want to go. It's been a really fun semester, and it's taught me a lot of different things, and I really hope that you guys can implement this campaign in the future, and if not, then at least add on to this campaign to implement it more in the future. Thank you.